right, hello and welcome everyone. We've got a Saturday afternoon at Cups. We're playing a little Terminator 2 today, so we wanted to talk through one of the newest acquisitions from over here at Cups. We wanted to talk through some of the features on this game and watch some of our friends hit it around a little bit, see what we're going to see.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks again to Chris Rhodes, who's loaning the game to Cups.
That's right. Chris Rhodes, co-owner of Wedgehead, the real pinball hotspot here in Oregon.
Yeah.
So it's a classic 1991 Williams. That was when the movie came out, obviously. They released it at the same time.
Yeah, and actually they purposefully try to leave out anything on the playfield or in the code that showed that Terminator 2 was, or the Terminator was actually a good guy.
Yes, so that was a big reveal. People don't realize that now. Watching the movie, none of the previews or anything showed you that Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator was actually the good one this time.
That's right.
So, no, I remember seeing it in the movie theaters and being unspoiled because, when the young John Connor's running away and he comes out of the elevator and you think, oh no, how's he going to get away? So sure enough, that was a well-kept spoiler back then. Of course, there wasn't the internet so much, so you could keep the lid on things like that. So
yeah. Now everything's spoiled before it even.
Yeah, the script is going to leak before you even start shooting. So that's a great point. I hadn't thought about that because we don't see the T-1000 in the artwork here.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, I don't know, maybe in the DMD or?
Not in the artwork, but on the DMD.
On the DMD, okay.
They have actually an animation where he gets shot and hit it and the head melts away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And I think, is that like the ball save and he's shooting?
It's either that or the extra ball.
Okay. Extra ball, shoot again. Yeah, well, we'll probably see it here at some point. Yeah, so that's the great, I think his name's Robert Patrick is the co-star there.
That sounds right.
Didn't end up having much more of a career. That was sort of his defining role for him. And I think Schwarzenegger did a couple movies after this. After 1991, he had
one or two, maybe.
Managed to stay in the spotlight a little bit, I think. So he maybe. Gosh, I wonder if I sat down. I think Keanu Reeves still has him beat in terms of actors on pinball machines.
Oh, I definitely so.
Sure.
But I mean, Arnold has how many?
Well, there's this and Last Action Hero.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if there's any others.
Now, he's not featured on the Predator.
Oh, I've never played a Predator. I'm sorry to say I don't know the answer to that. So, yeah.
Well, if anybody can tell us more.
Absolutely.
I'd
Feel
be
free to
curious
chip in and chat and let me know if there's Schwarzenegger movies I'm missing there. Let's see. All right, so what are the main features here on this game? We've got, it's a fan layout, I think it's fair to say. This is no upper flippers, just a two flipper game. We've got orbits, we've got ramps, and I can't really call the mech in the back a bash toy.
It's a drop target that goes into a saucer, or protects a saucer.
It protects a saucer, that's exactly right. But still we're not miles away from Attack from Mars, Medieval Madness.
No. But, I mean, there is the cannon.
The cannon is definitely the mech to talk about.
Pretty unique.
Yep.
Most people's strategy on this game is either going for multi-ball super jackpots.
Absolutely.
Or trying to ramp out and start their what's it called?
It's payback time.
Payback
It's
time.
payback time. This
is this a time like everything's 5 million?
Yes, timed mode where every shot is 5 million, so you can rack up, potentially 50 million points if you really have those ramp combos down.
Sure.
So to start that, you need to max out the inserts on both ramps, and you need to do that in an alternating fashion.
That's right.
So at the beginning of ball one, both the first inserts are flashing, are lit.
As soon as you make one,
as soon as you make one, you now have to make the other and kind of ladder up from there.
Yeah.
And they only light on the in lane, so either you combo through the ramp or it goes in the in lane, then you're ready to shoot. If it's timed out, you can't just make it on the fly, I don't think.
For payback time?
For the to progress through the ramp checkpoints.
Oh no, it's not timed.
Oh, are they always lit?
Yeah, so as you can see right here, both right and left ramps are lit with the arrow on top.
Right.
As soon as you make one of those, the other one will be lit indefinitely for that.
Indefinitely. Okay. So it doesn't have any sort of combo.
No.
I mean, obviously you want to combo them, but you don't have to.
Yeah, the in lanes are tied to other features like the hurry up or the lighting video mode.
That's right, and those light when you get the corresponding left orbit escape award. And maybe we should talk about this because I think this is one of the more valuable features of the game, progressing through your escape awards. Yeah.
Absolutely, I love it.
Yeah.
Right up the middle is 3 stand-up targets. And they spell out like light escape route.
Yep. And you can see on the screen, Augie has the middle one lit, and he just picked up the rightmost one.
Yeah. And all the escape route awards are those big red flashing blocks on the left orbit.
That's right. So the left orbit, as long as you have a nice clean shot, it will go back into a saucer that sits above the pop bunker.
A la Fishtails video mode,
Lord of the Rings, when you go around to the one tower. Yep.
And you can light all of those awards without collecting them.
Correct. So you can see right now, Augie has 4 lit. He hasn't collected any of them.
Yeah.
And furthermore, you can light those during a multi-ball.
Absolutely.
So often your first multi-ball, it's not terrible to treat it as a utility multi-ball and just hammer those stand-ups.
Yeah, and use your ball save time to try to bash those ones.
Bash the stand-ups, and then you've got a nice set of awards. You still need to hit that saucer each time. You can't collect all of them at once, which is crucial there.
But those stay all game long, so
yep.
Every chance you get to start lighting them.
Okay, so Augie just picked up the first one, which is checkpoint awards. That basically awards 1 of each ramp hit. So he's now made progress. You can see the circular inserts under the ramps. That progressed him through the first stage towards payback time. Yeah. And now both ramps are lit still, because he can still pick off either one.
The second award from your escape route is
hold bonus.
Hold bonus. Yep.
And it in fact holds bonus multiplier as well.
Yep.
Which is crucial. That can start stacking up in this game.
Mm-hmm. And I believe the third is light your hurry up.
That's right. Yeah, and the video mode, so it lights both of the in lanes. It's
I can't read it. But the fourth is multi-ball.
Yep. Fourth is multi-ball. Fifth is extra ball.
Instantaneously start your multi-ball without hitting all those dangerous skull shots.
Exactly. Now, one thing that can happen is if you have that lit, you can collect it in multi-ball, which I think is maybe not a good idea. Maybe you want to spread those out.
Not a great idea.
But if you've lost one ball during a regular multi-ball and then you hit it, you'll be back to 3-ball multi-ball. But still, that's not the deal you want. So.
Let's see, the fifth one is extra ball.
Yes. And
always
then,
a good thing.
And then 10 million.
Yeah.
And then I think you just rotate back in. And I don't remember whether that happens instantly or if you have to wait till another ball for them to sort of clear back out.
I believe as soon as you collect that 10 million, you can start advancing your, advance.
You can go back to checkpoint, hold bonus, and progress your way back. Now, it's also worth pointing out, as you collect those, they get harder to light because when you hit one of the stand-ups, you'll now have a limited amount of time to complete the stand-ups before they all go back off.
Yes.
And I don't know quite when that hands off. I know at first there's no time limit. You can just nail away.
I'm not sure exactly when that changes, but it does make them significantly harder. You want to get them all at once.
Right. So then when you get back to your second round through them, it's a very quick timer. You really have to 1, 2, 3 on those targets and try to get 2 at once if you can. Of course, you can move the upper in lanes, and completing all 3 gives you a bonus multiplier.
Yep, which can be huge.
What's that?
Which can be huge.
Absolutely. Bonus is a real factor in this game. Okay, so Darren had his bonus held, and now we're back to
skill shot.
Back to skill shot, yeah. So perhaps we should talk about this, yeah. So
there's a roving arrow on all the stand-ups to the left.
So you have 5 stand-ups to the left, and Fraser just collected it, so he launched the ball into the appropriate one. This is nice use of the post there. Terrifying. This is reminiscent of Star Wars, Stranger Things, the idea of plunging into an oscillating set of targets. Okay, so we have multi-ball started. Ball save still going. He's crunching some of those stand-ups. So the goal for multi-ball is first you want to lock all 3 balls. And locks are the far left scoop, the left orbit that feeds to a scoop, and finally and crucially, back into the Terminator skull neck. And if you lose a ball, which Fraser has done here, then you need to do one of the 2 left blocks and still the skull. You can't lock them both. One of them has to be in the skull because that's what's going to feed the cannon and how you collect your jackpot. So he's locked one of the balls. He has one going free, so the timer is saying, get one to the skull, or I'm going to spit it out, which is what just happened.
So if you lock all 3 balls, then you get a chance at a 3x jackpot.
That's right.
If you're down to 2 balls, you get a 2x jackpot. And if you drain out, you get a grace period.
Which is what we're seeing now. So that countdown, he's back down to 1 ball. He's no longer in multi-ball, but he had, I believe, 15 seconds to lock in the skull
for a single
1x jackpot.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're back to regular gameplay. Oh, and now we're on to player 2. Augie being supportive there. He's a good competitor. Let's see what Augie has up his non-existent sleeve. Direct hit. So that was his first skill shot, so it's worth $1 million. So he must not have picked up his ball 1 skill shot.
And each successful skill shot progresses it.
Yep. No, it doesn't. Oh, that one. Thank you for letting us know, Joe. Yeah. Okay, thanks for the update. Oh, and Co's watching us. One of my favorite Richie games, indeed. The The flow certainly lets you know it's a Steve Ritchie game.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Augie just completed 2 of the right orbits. Now, unlike the left orbit, the right orbit feeds it right back around to the left flipper, and it's an increasing amount of points, but those points reset at the end of the ball. So the left awards are definitely more valuable, and they stay there, but they need to be qualified by the stand-ups, whereas the right orbit, every time you shoot it, you advance through this point ladder.
Well, I might argue about the more valuable part.
Okay.
The more beneficial in the long run, sure, but once you hit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orbits on the right?
That's right.
5 million in orbit.
Yep.
And you can just hit that for the whole length of that ball.
That's right. Once you've maxed it out, that ball, and then...
That can be huge.
That can be huge. And the real hack is, if you start payback time, then that shot's worth 5 million base plus the 5 million added to your payback. So suddenly you have a 10 million shot on the board, and if you get the timing right, you can zip up a lot of those during a payback time.
You see a lot of like one after the other, like maybe just like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
It is hard to do.
The ball starts getting some speed on it, and who is player 4?
That's a good question.
Is it Liam or is it Darren?
Well, I don't see Darren around.
Okay.
I've been spending so much time explaining the rules.
I know, I totally
wasn't really
forgot
paying
who's
attention
doing
to it.
what. Oh, here comes Darren.
Here we go.
I was right. Okay. That's it. So you can see the right orbit, that lowest score is flashing. And that's always the case at the beginning of a ball. Okay, pick that up. Oh, and there's another one. So you get 1 million for comboing like that, and you get whatever point award.
And progress towards your payback.
And progress towards your payback. Yep.
Now, one interesting thing is that every single one of those progressions on your ramp have different names.
Yes.
But the names don't matter.
No.
They're not modes. They make you think that they're something, but it's just progress, and you get a really cool call out for each one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't remember enough about the movie to remember, was there some crucial thing in the... Okay.
Yes,
okay.
they just tied to actual events in the movie,
nice.
like destroy the CPU and like...
Yep.
And
got it.
But it's just flavor.
Sure.
Appreciate the flavor.
Absolutely. No, and the doors open, and it's got the words in it. Yeah, it's very cool. Very cool.
Now this person clearly made some skill shots because it's going a lot faster.
Yes, so something to notice. Oh, there's 3 million skill shots. So yeah, Fraser must be 3 for 3 here.
Oh no! Try to use the post.
Yep. Oof. So he's got a lead. Oh no, he does not. Sorry. Sorry.
Nope.
Okay, so Augie finds the 2 million skill shot. And there's a left ramp, so now you can see the right ramp is lit for the stage 2 there. That's the path to the skull is giving people problems.
So redirects from skull shots are almost always going straight down the middle.
Yep.
And you got to decide whether or not you want to be chill and use the bows, or do something drastic to try to save it.
Indeed, and the tilt here is not ridiculously tight, but it is a factor.
Fair.
It's fair. You do not have a ton of play here.
Yeah.
One other feature, the stand-ups on the far right are how you relight your kickback. You have a kickback on the left out lane.
little hard to see from this stream angle, but that yellow arrow insert is right behind his,
right under the feed from
the left for us, but his right.
Yes, yep. And that's, okay, there it is. So there's the kickback. And now to relight it, he'll have to get that third yellow light far to the right there.
Yep.
Okay, so a successful shot. So now return lanes are lit. So on the left return lane, you'll have the hurry up, which starts at 15 million, I think?
Yeah.
So if you hit it right off, he could double his score. Okay, and I think...
And on the right, it's video mode.
It's the video mode, yeah. So this is a classic rail shooter video mode. Moving a gun left and right, trying to kill cyborgs, that kind of thing.
It's a pretty great video mode.
Yeah, definitely one of that first generation of video modes. You know, we're just into the DMD era, and people are experimenting with lots of things like this. You have, you know,
it doesn't outstay its welcome.
True.
Yeah.
True. It can be over very quickly, and even completing it, I did it when I was warming up. You shoot 26 Terminators, it's maybe 20 seconds of your life. Like, you're back to pinball real quick.
Yeah.
So. Okay, Darren taking us home. Okay, got his second skill shot. Cradled up, nice. Looking for that skull. But he's got plenty of rewards on the left orbit. Okay, moving his lights nicely. We got a bonus X. Those pops are really live, and you can pick up, as you're seeing, another 4X. You do get an extra ball lit at 6X, which he may have already collected for all I know.
Yeah.
And then at 8X, I think you get a hold bonus.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm not sure. There's something at 8X. Maybe, hopefully we'll see. And then after that, I think, like Fishtails, you just get some amount of points for completing all three. I'm trying to remember. I think it maxes at 8X.
Oh.
Ouch. Just putting it together. Oh, and a match. I'll be back. 543, 650.
We can always find a fourth.
You're the leader in the clubhouse. I'm putting the score up there. Yep. Yeah, so we're going to keep the running high score going for the forever long streaming. So, yeah, nice job. Nice job. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Okay, man, have a good one. Hang out. Hang out. Oh, no, I won't be able to, but you know, yeah. Neat. Okay, so we got Joe Emery filling in here as Augie departs. Whoa, the post. He didn't trust it, but it still worked.
And it's lame.
All right, Fraser stepping back up. Okay, finds his way around, backhanding the orbit, but not enough to collect the saucer award there. The escape route award. Nice feed from the bumpers. There it is, left ramp. There's the chase loop from the right orbit there. Okay, trapping up a little bit. Can't find another loop. Oh, that was tough. That was a tough break.
Yeah, it's definitely, a risk versus reward thing going through those chase loops. So I see most players ignore it altogether.
Yep.
They either just go for payback or jackpot. Which going for jackpots is risk and reward too.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's interesting to note for this era of DMDs, there's lots of nice things to do, lots of nice paths to victory, but there's not a wizard mode. If you ignore those orbits, fine, you go get points somewhere else.
Yeah.
So in Terminator 3, which was not just the lesser movie, but also the lesser pinball machine, I think is generally the received wisdom, they introduced a wizard mode where you had to complete all the badges, if you will. So you did at one ball or another have to focus on the escape loops. There was just, if you wanted to do everything in the game, that was a box you had to check.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a multi-ball started, and the game is very excited. So he wants to load the gun, which means the skull. But you notice his left orbit is looking great now. He's hit those targets quite a bit. Okay, picking up bonus multipliers. Oh, rejected. He's not happy about that. And now he did not get a grace period to shoot a jackpot because he didn't even activate. And my understanding, it's been a minute, but I think if he starts another multi-ball, shooting basically the skill shot will still be on easy mode. He'll still only have one target he needs to complete. Whereas if you get jackpots, there's sort of a more difficult, more targets will be lit.
Right. You'll have to go through the process twice, unless you're really lucky with having two lit targets right next to each other and hitting both. Pretty hard or rare.
Yeah, they definitely, which I think is a nice, the ramping up of difficulty is appropriate because if you have the skull shot down, there'd be nothing to stop you from just doing multi-ball after multi-ball, except that you have to launch into more and more targets as you go.
Well, even if you have that skull shot down, you have to survive the backlash from the drop target.
That's right.
Because that first time it's not going up, it's coming down.
That's right. Right for you.
Which is why it's so risk versus reward, right?
Yeah, no, it's entirely appropriate for then looking at what a 3 times jackpot can be, which, I'm not sure what increases the jackpot values, but I think even the base is about 5 million, so a 3x jackpot is 15.
So to increase your jackpot value, it's basically getting your ball in the saucer, the one that collects your
That's right.
escape route
That's right.
rewards. When you don't have anything lit there to collect,
Yep.
it doesn't do nothing.
Right.
It increases your jackpot value. And I think, now, that I know, but I believe I've also seen that happen to the left saucer. Wouldn't that be?
I think that's right. That's right. So Joe is shooting for a jackpot here. He lost 2 of his balls, but managed to backhand into the skull, load the gun.
Last chance for a 1x
Last
jackpot.
chance for a 1x jackpot. And his, just because we were talking about it, I noticed it was about 6.8 million, which feels about right for a first multi-ball. So now notice, like I was talking about with the multi-balls, you're going to hit those stand-ups a lot. His left orbit is all lit. He hasn't hit it once. But there are all sorts of awards waiting for him if he can get control on the right. Okay, kick back.
Little early.
Yeah. Oh. What?
He's just dancing with the ball.
Really? Can't believe that post came through for him. That was almost an inadvertent, what do they call those passes where you use the post to...
Kirk maneuver.
It was almost a Kirk maneuver. Okay, he's finding the left ramp. Not sure if he can see the 6 flashing red lights pointing him at that orbit.
I think I keep seeing him bricking just a little early.
Yeah.
Hitting the base of all those jackpot targets.
Yep. Well, good news is it's a solid state machine. It will remember those awards being lit. So now ball 3, there's one shot, basically, as far as I'm concerned, is you just go for that orbit. Oh, post comes through again.
Nice.
Double post action. Yeah, halfway up the right ramp. It's very standard in pinball. If you shoot halfway up a ramp, you are in trouble. And that right ramp, not easy to see from the aerial view. The right ramp is definitely the steeper of the two, similar to, a Medieval Madness, an Attack from Mars. The right ramp has the tougher feed out of the reject. Darren finds it. So we're just 2 shots from payback time. Here it is, the right ramp. You can see that last yellow insert flashing. And that'll start payback time.
Old bonus.
Not a bad idea.
I'm ready for some payback. Are you ready?
I'm ready to see some payback, absolutely. I think after that last ball, Darren's ready for some payback. He's already locked in today's high score.
That's right. Oh.
Well, again, there's one more ball, and game state, other than that escape loop, game state is in good shape. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm swearing on the screen. Our good friend Duncan has arrived. I didn't know he was down from Portland.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's a real gathering of the tribe here at Cups. So
He must have heard about Terminator 2.
I think he just got in his car, saw the beginning of the stream, and went, "I'm going. I'm heading right there." And then we have Adam Jones coming in. So really some high-level pinball talent stopping by Cups today. So. right, Uriah looking for a shot here. Okay.
It's something.
But didn't find the saucer in the back there. That can sometimes clunk out. Oh. Take a look at it. Okay, ball 3. Everyone's got the table set. Lots of stuff lit.
Anybody's game.
Anybody's game. Absolutely. Darren has a...
But Darren's loaded and ready to go.
He's loaded and ready to go. He has a non-trivial lead. We'll see if he can convert some of those potential points into actual points.
Yeah. I myself, like, when I'm like one shot away from something like payback time, and I go into a ball 3, that's the one thing I need to do.
Yep.
Liam, I'm right behind you.
It all falls apart.
It's very hard.
Like,
it's very hard to know you need just one thing to turn your game. Yay!
Okay, still winning on ball 2. Or ball 3. Player 2.
Here we go. Just takes one ball.
That's right. Oh, nice save. Got to drop target down. And he's going to try to get up in the score. Nice. Just needs to hit the center target, which is successful. Got a shot at a 3x jackpot if you can get these other 2 balls off. Got the one on his left orbit that needs the left saucer and full. Now I just need the left saucer. Oh, so close. I just need to get this ball up in either the left saucer or left orbit. Oh, and it just barely didn't make the saucer. Don't walk away. Don't walk away.
Never walk away.
Not till you see the word bonus.
Just say I'd be back. I'll be back.
Wasn't able to reach Darren. Right now we're gonna see. Nice, another skill shot. Ball save. Just needs to hit that right there. No. Oh. Sorry, Darren, but
That's all it takes.
did surpass our high score.
Without a skill shot. Hey! Why won't you give me one of these shots? Please!
Well, I updated our high score, Eric.
Oh, cool. Why do you make me work my
Darren's the current leader.
That is a score, all right. That's really something.
I'll be back.
I am going to find the shots this time. You will find the shots this time.
Hey, everyone at home. Got a new host here for you. You're right in here. We got some really quick ball ones. This has been happening a lot today on this game. But Eric's up to go now. Oh, a little uncharacteristic, but ball safe still on. This game's playing fast today. The angle might be up or something. Can I get that orbit? Advance. Wow. Big tilt there trying to save the ball. Whew.
There's where the tilt is. Is it tight? No, I'm just irresponsible.
Yes. Is it?
Channel Terminator, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, just letting you listen in there. So he asks, is it tight? And Aaron's like, nah, I was just vibing. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is a good sign. We might have an actual player here. Oh yeah. Comboing these ramps. He can do this all day. He'll be CPU mode in no time. Here we go. Okay, he is human.
Oh, would I do that?
Nice pass. Yeah, this guy's legit. I'm not familiar with him, but he knows how to play pinball. That's for sure. Oh. Nice. Hey! That was cheeky. Okay, advancing bonus multiplier here.
Oh my god, I'm doing my 10 people train on this.
Right down the middle. Post did not help him, but thought he might have a ball save for a sec, but no, that is his ball, but a really good first ball. Portland, 503. Yeah, I don't get the reference. I'm new to the area. I bet it's a good one, though. Here, though, we have Joe wearing a Avatar Last Airbender t-shirt. Now, that reference I do get. Fantastic show. And Joe, hopefully, will put on a fantastic show here. Taking a shot. I haven't been patient on it enough to see what happens at kind of the end of the stroke there, so that was cool to watch. Whoa. 4 balls on the field right now? Well, Satan's still up, so I'd expect some balls to be coming up, but I'm not seeing any. So I didn't notice. As you can tell, I'm a pretty new player here, taking a shot. Just nailed it. But I noticed you can lock these balls on multi-ball, and those green lights light up to show you that. Good control from Joe here. Nice, you got that. Return lit up. Right down the middle. Joe and I were just talking about that middle post and how to kind of feeling like we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. I think maybe we came to the conclusion that the best thing to do is just pretend it doesn't exist, and then let it save you when it does. Speaking of which, Uriah here just had a really nice save off the middle, being patient and taking a shot now. A little early there. Quite early, actually. And down. Post no help. Okay, so Darren's high score is still pretty safe. Not totally surprising. Darren's one of the better Terminator 2 pinball players in the area. I think he might have the GC on this board. On this machine. This machine, by the way, I saw donated by Chris Rose of Wedgehead. Pretty cool. Eric Merchant now to play, wearing his honorary green jacket, the flipper lapels. You know this guy can play if he's wearing a jacket like that. Nice. So I pulled the shooting for the right ramp there. That's a right out lane. Nothing to do there. Okay, Mystery Man's back up. Let's see what he does here with ball 2. Like that. Okay. Ball save active. Oh, a short ball after that first epic ball. Are you familiar with this player?
With, who?
The Portland jersey here, or like Trailblazers looking?
Oh, yeah. Jonathan Duncan.
Sorry?
Jonathan Duncan.
Jonathan Duncan, okay.
Yeah.
He had a very good first ball. I was like, this guy knows how to play pinball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Emerald City Pinball League for a long time. I'm relatively new to the scene. I started in 2021.
Really?
Yeah, so I started season 8. We just wrapped up season 17.
Wow. And
There's
2
multiple
seasons
seasons a year.
Yeah. So you've been in it about 8 years. Oh, wait, 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah. And so I'm very new. I've been 2 seasons now.
Yeah.
So less than a year.
Yeah.
But I figured you've been in it since day 1.
Oh,
That's
no.
Yeah.
But when I started right after the pandemic, and just started going through the weeklies over at Blair and never stopped. Just playing pinball every week.
It's such a great community here.
It's
It's so
such
much fun.
good people.
Yeah.
Such good people.
I heard them talking about this on the Wedgehead podcast the other day, how the scene of Portland is very competitive in some good ways, some bad ways. Like, everyone's very much like noise-canceling headphones, hoodie.
Oh yeah.
I'm focused
Everybody
on my
has their
game.
own
Yeah.
ways of dialing in, and a lot of people play with headphones, and some people down here too.
Certainly.
I like hearing the sounds of the game if I can. So
Me
I
too.
haven't ever even really tried playing with headphones.
Not even when there's a really annoying kid in an arcade screaming behind you, or like four.
No, no.
Okay. That's where I think it's enjoyable. When the external distractions are larger than the internal cues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if there's volume on the game, I can track things a lot better if I can hear like a little bit of the call-outs, even if it's really quiet, and kind of track what's going on. If there's a hurry up and it's telling you to do something.
Right.
I like listening to it.
Especially these modern games, and some of the older ones, but pretty much all the modern games are telling you what to do
That's true.
while you're playing them. Yeah.
And it's great advancement in pinball, for sure.
Yeah. But we have a great community here in terms of taking it seriously with the competition. Maybe that means headphones while you're playing. But when they step away from the game, people are socializing, having fun,
absolutely.
enjoying each other.
Yeah.
I think that's what's really drawn me into it and made it so addictive.
And a sense of community.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
If it was just pinball in a room, me alone, I don't think I would be drawn to it. So, it's really cool here in Eugene. Very cool.
Well, you got to remember, even though we're in tournaments, often playing against each other, the real opponent is the machine.
Right. You're playing
We're
against
all
yourself.
fighting the machine together.
Yes.
With the way things are going with the AI, that might be a good start.
Right? It's like they're at least keeping it some hardware specific. This Key 2 Judgment Day is not going to play the same as yours in Idaho or
Absolutely.
California. So
Every machine is unique and set up different. Part of that is the operators. And we try to keep our games a little tight here at Cups. Playing because we're free play and people aren't putting money into the machine every time they coin or start a game. It's easier to swallow when people are paying for their time to have them set up harder.
right.
If people are popping in money for a game that kicks their butts really quick, they're like, but if they're paying just a fee here, then we can have our game set up a little harder, a little bit more tournament ready.
It really flips that dynamic where you're now seeking that harder game that ends your quarter quicker. You can learn quicker from it, and you're not losing 50 cents for the right to do that. So
That's right. And because we want to teach pinball skills, hold more skills clinics, it really gives players the opportunity to point it or start a game just for the sole purpose of practicing those skills. So where you're paying 50, 75 cents on location at some other places, you might not want to waste that 75% or 75 cents just practicing post-game.
Totally.
For example.
Right.
But here, still free. Members especially that are paying for a monthly membership, just come in here and just practice things that they wouldn't normally practice.
Yeah. And as a very new player to pinball, I take full advantage of that. Resonate a lot with what you're saying because I have so many techniques I need to still learn and practice. I mean, if you're paying 50 cents a play, you
want to play the game.
Yeah.
You want to go for a high score all the time.
Yeah.
And
so I come here to practice those things, but it's funny, sometimes I'll come here to practice and I don't even get any pinball in because I'm talking to people almost the entire night.
That is the trap of
Yeah.
having a lot of friendly faces.
It's like more of a book club now, where I'm just reading the book of pinball every day. But that's awesome that Cups. I haven't been to one of these yet, but they're going to be doing skills, kind of maybe like a nudging lesson I could really use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to hold more things like that, and also teaching people how to work on games more. We've really been spending these first couple months dialing in, being open to the public.
Right.
Because that's something that none of us had real experience with, and it's been going great. We've been learning a lot of things, and things are going really smooth. It's good. But yes, we want to have more resources and time to hold skills clinics and teach classes about pinball repair. And
Yeah.
time.
I think those could be pretty popular workshops around here. Like how popular pinball is. Looking around, like 80% of the machines are taken up by people right now. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Darren on the machine again.
So,
Check it
Darren
out.
is my vote for taking high score of the day. We love this
I'm actually surprised at how low the score is. What do we got? 60
I know.
mil? Yeah, here we go.
Maybe it's the pressure of being on screen.
I think you're right about that, because the first time I played this game a couple weeks ago, I got a higher score than I did at all today, being watched. Oh, Eric
And
with a
I
quick
bet
out.
Eric was here on the, commentating, being like, man, I wish I was up there.
Right, I could do
You
so
know,
much better.
I'll put something together. And Eric's a great player.
Absolutely. And even he is, under 10 mil right now, going in the ball 3. So,
Feeling pressure.
yeah.
And I'm sitting here thinking the same thing. Like, oh, okay, I'll do it. We'll put a 100 million. But
Yeah.
who knows what would have happened if I actually did it?
Well, I feel like the next game we got to get you in there, Corey.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
There'll be an opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. Here we got Adam up on his final ball.
The famous poo.
Is he the poo?
He is the
Because
poo.
I've seen a few poos.
There's quite a few GCs around POO. And that is Adam Jones, our very own.
Okay.
Yeah, the left flipper feels really weak compared to the right one. It is. Are you sure? Yeah. Security pass.
He knows what he's doing here. And, ooh, bounce out of that ramp. That's exactly what happens when I try to hit the right ramp. It bounces off those targets, comes right back to the post. Good control.
I'm surprised people haven't been advancing their escape routes as like their main strategy. I keep thinking, oh, what? I've been hitting that left orbit all day.
Is that those 3 stand-ups on the right?
Nope, it's the left orbit. So
okay.
the 3 stand-up targets right in the middle of the game is what lights your escape route rewards.
Okay.
You collect those escape route rewards by hitting the left orbit all the way up into the saucer area, top upper right of the game. There's some very valuable rewards in those escape routes, including an instant multi-ball. Yes, you can get a multi-ball without hitting the skull one.
Interesting. I did see that on the panels. I don't think I've seen anyone get it today.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so you have to just keep hitting that left orbit to lock it in.
Yeah,
and you
as
get
long
one
as
over.
your rewards are lit.
Okay.
So right now he has the first 2 lit to be able to collect.
have not figured it out.
but he has not hit me yet. And Eric Vincent is in the same boat.
There he is.
First one. Or his second. Got back down. And he trusted. Never trust.
Oh yeah, I was talking about this earlier, speculating. So you say never trust the boat. Maybe just pretend it's not there.
I'm joking. A lot of people have trusted, and it's been a success. And because the type is fair, but not too loose, it's okay to try to save some of those. And that is game.
Wow.
No one beat the 60 million high score.
Pretty low high score, I think.
Pretty low high score.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be back.
You want to get up there and show them how it's done?
I'll see.
Let's see.
Judgment Day.
Oh, nice. Corey's up there. Corey's going to show us all how it's done. Say these posts are huge today. Everyone's hitting them. There, he's hit the right post twice now. Either ramp will work. Ooh. The witness really complicates things, it would seem in Pinball. Like, you really know people are watching. Ooh. Ball save on here? Yep. Oh my god, right down the middle. Good presence of mind and trust and post there from Darren. Pretty chaotic there from the launch. Here we go, Adam Jones. Really good control there. From the outer orbit. Nice, advancing that multiplier well. Lots of pump there after that. Almost had that. Wow. Advance all the way to 4x. Wow. The longest balls up at the top bunkers I've ever seen. Nice, get that ramp, do the left ramp. Well done on that. 8x pretty soon here. Adam well in control here, even when missing shots. He seems pretty relaxed, doing pretty well. 8x, here we are. Oh! Damn. Good ball though, Adam. Very good ball. 4, ball 1. Got a couple really nice drop catches there. But just lost it right in the middle, right at the end. Oh, Corey, now's your time. The time is now. See, these shots are hard to find, and he called it. So that you're watching, you're thinking, oh, I can hit those shots. Then you get in there and you hit post after post. But Corey will dial it in. Here we go. Ooh, again. Joe standing right there. No save. Hit the ramp. Next one. Hit the ramp. Get some of the flow here. Okay, we got the gun coming in. First shot of the gun. Nice. Got a multiple. Another shot. Nailed that, although it did not lock. Oh, he just drained that one. I was about to say, I don't think he's drained any, so he has one locked up. Which, yeah, he's still in multi-ball, so he does. Okay, he just lost that, but one should have eject here. Okay, here we are. First shot. Good job. Ooh, there it was. Okay, we're back to Darren. Current high score holder. See if he can top it. If anyone can, it's Darren. I think this high score is a little low. So he probably will, or someone probably will soon. Corey's top of the game right now, so he did come in there to show him how it's done. Technically, he's currently doing that. Whoa, a little fast there. Safe. Taking a shot. Ooh. I think I might have glitched out there. I'm not sure what happened, but he did miss his shot. Nice. Wow. Drop kick? Still learning my terminology, so. Backhanded the left turn there, did not expect that. Ooh. Adam had a really good ball one. I have a good feeling here. He's looking really in control and calm. Got the kickback? Live catch there. Good patience. There we go. extra ball. Probably going for a shot here. Yep. There we go.
Fire at will.
Nice. Nailed it. Here goes the multi-ball. Probably intentionally letting Cinder in right now. So he keeps cycling these balls in with the ball save. I'm not seeing extra balls though.
Put on your own game? Get out of here.
Okay, there it is. That one finally dropped. Pick up the chat real quick. I've not been looking at it, sorry folks. There we go. Adam's making a move here for that high score. Looking good on ball 2. Looking in control. Ball save is that one. Right down the middle. Oh, taking it back. A little off now.
Are we playing extra balls?
There we go.
Yes, please.
That was a good fix. Okay, you got the extra ball. Ooh, try to post pass there. Nice, that was a really good pass. Once again, Adam very much in control. Oh! There it goes. It's the thing about controlling and catching the ball. I'm still learning how to do it, but like, man, it is volatile, right? It can just, at any moment, just right down the middle. You're kind of playing with fire that every time you're doing it. But you have to get good at it if you want to get better at pinball. It is essential. Here's Eric. Usually putting on a clinic in this regard. Yeah, look at that. Tap over. I'm trying to backhand that left ramp. Yeah. Good save. Drop catch into the left ramp and right away down. With the 2 times multiplier now. Back. Light it up again now. Ooh, the post! Double post! Yes! Oh, no! And it goes right down the middle after a double post. He had it. And he let it fall down. He knew how dramatic that was and what he did. Very close. I mean, he had a double post into a save, so like it was there. He just had to lift up that flipper a little sooner to catch it. Okay, here we go, Corey. Oh, shaking the machine already. Yep. Good catch. These flippers really go up. I don't know if that's machine specific or this game in general, but like you can really trap those. Nice, Corey. Right ramp now is probably his target. Orbit's never bad. Build up that multiplier. Yep. Nice. Ooh, good post trust. Whoa! It hit the post. Perfect for him to save it, but he tilted. He trusted and he didn't trust at the same time. That's tough. What do we got? Okay, we got Corey with a respectable 16 mil, especially on this first game. Darren could just go off here. One ball could easily be 100 mil. So we got 4 really good players on this game. Now that I realize we got Corey, Darren, Eric, and Adam. All very good players who compete at the A level. Wow. Okay, low score for Darren. And I think Adam, yeah, here we are. Adam is really the one here who might set a new high score. I think he will. I think he will. He's doing very well. He's not fazed by people watching. Yep. He's starting his multi-ball. Oh. Right down. No ball save. I have a few seconds here to hit a shot. Wow, nailed that. That's the shot I was trying to hit almost every game I played on this today. Could not hit it. Just nailed the first try. Okay. Ooh. You got it. Yep. There we go. Hit a couple of bullet shots here. I think we'll take this high score. Oh, rejected by the rim. It's almost like you can feel how close he is. Okay, there we go. There we go.
I shot the shot.
He shot the shot, but the hurry up is still lit. It seems like it might not have registered. Oh, and a tilt, so no bonus on that. Oh, he just landed short of the top score. Like, wow, 5 million. Without the tilt, he probably would have gotten it. Probably won't hold all day, but like that was a really good shot there to take it. So let's see if Eric Merchant can do it. I think he can. One ball? Yeah, he can easily get this. Oh, Corey's back. You know, a respectable first attempt at machine. Yeah, he didn't break 60, but, you know, he did much better than most people do on their first game here. 16 mil, so.
I tried.
Yeah. It does seem to be playing fast or dangerous today or something.
Very, very.
Yeah. Ooh. So the high score remains. Adam was so close, and I think if he didn't tilt that, he might have gotten it with the bonuses. What do you think? Probably, right?
Depends on multipliers.
Yeah, I'm not sure where his bonus multiplier was at. But that high score won't be held for too long, so I expect it'll be beaten.
What? We got a baby on board. Hi, baby. Yeah, let's sign off.
Okay, thanks so much for saying hi. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Shall we call it? Shall we say Bride next week?
Tentatively.
Tentatively.
Tentatively
We're
Bride.
going to light pencil that in. So, yeah. So tune in next Saturday. We'll try to get a stream started soon after opening at 2 p.m. So do our best to 2:30 get in here and show off another one of the great machines here at Cups.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll be Bride or maybe it'll be something else.
Yeah.
It's looking good. All right.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much.
Later.
See you later.